What is up, everybody? It is your boy Evan Jones here, coming at you with a little tutorial. Couple of times I've made battle mats, and I'm like, well, I need to make better ones. And me being in this tiny little room, space is very limited. So, like, okay, I need something. So I went to Walmart, and in their office section, they had billboards, whiteboards. So I decided, you know what? I'm going to use those because I know what I can use them for, and that is battle mats. So what I did was I bought 4 message boards, and then I bought 4 whiteboards. They were like $7.88 at Walmart, and I'm like, okay. Get 4 of these, get 4 whiteboards, and pretty much got some textured spray, and yeah, this is the end result. Here's how I did it. Okay, back, and yes, it is nice and dry, so we are going to hit this with some textured spray paint. Now the reason why I'm doing this is because, well, it already has the look of ground, so I want to add some rocks to it. Alrighty, well, it is done, and I painted the texture with some brown. Next up, I'm going to be using some dark green paint and just going to dry brush it in splotches. So that'll be up next. Okay, so through some trial and error, first I was using a brush for the dark green, but I decided to go the sponge route, and that is what I'm going to do. It seems a lot more easier and a lot more chaotic, and nature is chaotic. The green I'm using right now is... can't really tell. Get it. Good. Look. There we go. Kelly Green. That's what it's called. This one, if it will focus, there we go. Spring Green is what I'm going to be using next. So anyway, I used Spring Green with a sponge and pretty much stippled pretty much highlights in the middle of the other 3 greens. But I'm going to be also using some turf. This is a green blend from Woodland Scenic. So what I'm going to be doing is just going to use some Elmer's glue. Alrighty, I did the dark gray, or the dark green of turf. Now I'm using a light green and around it and at random spots. So I'm going to hit this with some Elmer's glue, mixed with some water, pretty much 50-50 ratio, and let it dry, and then we'll get to the next step. Alrighty, I'm back, and I did the second to last step for this little battle mat here. What I did was I used sticky glue, or tacky glue, and I put it at all the bright spots from the paint, like right here. And then I used static grass. And now I am just waiting for the tacky glue to dry, and it should be ready to go to the next step. So what I did was, well, I just drew lines. Luckily I had this to help guide making the lines. I just made lines on all four sides, and then used a ruler and evened them up, and then drew the lines with a green Sharpie, trying to maintain somewhat of a natural color. If I did black, then these would really pop out. But so far, yeah, it's looking good. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this little tutorial, and as always, thank you guys for watching. Peace.